Absolutely, and we're going to time out the forecast with the shuttle as well. And as we head into tomorrow, good news, does look to be mostly clear, but the one glitch could be the coast. It looks like things will clear out quickly if we see anything at all. There is an eddy spinning off the coast, so with that, we could kick up a little bit of that marine layer and cooler temperatures along with that. As we get a look at the Santa Monica Pier tonight, mostly clear, but we are dealing with, again, potential cloud cover into the overnight and morning hours, but it shouldn't be too significant at this point. By the late morning, we're already expecting clear conditions and keeping things pretty calm as well. Wind-wise, pretty calm right now, and you're going to see temperature-wise pretty mild right now. We're in the 60s, the 70s, even warm, the 80s in the high desert, 85 in Palmdale this evening, 74 in Downey, over to PV, 70 degrees, and Laguna Beach currently at 74. We're going to have the rest of your forecast coming up in just a little bit, along with that weekend forecast, so don't go away. Back to you, Evelyn.
What a good idea.
It's great.
Yeah,
Include
wonderful.
everybody
It really
can hang
is.
out there. Yeah.
So tomorrow's the big day.
Yes,
Everyone's
it
been waiting
is.
for. So will we have nice temperatures? or
Well,
will
nice
we-
temperatures, and the big thing is sky cover. We want to know if
Clear.
it's going to be clear, if it's going to
Yeah.
be cloudy. So I will tell you, for the most part, it should be clear, but there's a little monkey wrench that got thrown into the forecast. I know, dare I say, there's a little eddy.
Those monkeys.
No.
I know, those
Darn
monkeys
monkeys.
and those eddies.
Those eddies.
Those
The
eddies.
eddies.
There's an eddy actually
eddy
sitting,
wrench?
sitting off an eddy wrench. Yes, we threw that into the forecast. And with that, we could potentially see a little bit of that marine layer, so that could be a problem at the coast in the morning. Again, this is a fairly new development in the forecast, so looks like things could clear by the late morning hours. So that would be a good thing. That would time out. So we're going to continue to keep our fingers crossed. We're going to continue to track the clouds for you and the forecast for you as well. For now, though, we do want to take you outside this evening. Warm conditions out there. We're at 80 degrees, and that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. So as we can look at your weather headlines, this is what we can expect. High pressure is continuing to hold strong over Southern California. What does that mean for us? We're still looking at very warm temperatures, above average, clear skies for the most part, with the exception of the coast where we could potentially see a little bit of that fog. Low pressure is on the way, and that actually indicates a cooler forecast as we head toward the weekend and toward the first day of fall. So we'll have that extended forecast in just a minute. You'll see earlier today we made it to 89 in downtown, actually a couple of degrees warmer than initially anticipated. Average is 83, so we were above average and didn't make it close to record numbers. Over the next 24 hours, 60s, 70s, and by the afternoon we're up to about 86 degrees, and that's going to be for downtown tomorrow. Santa Monica 77. Palmdale 97, Riverside flirting with the triple digits, and looks like Woodland Hills will make it to the triple digits as we head to tomorrow afternoon. We're expecting to get up to about 101 degrees. For the Basin in Orange County, we're keeping things clear, so that's great news. The 80s, and you'll see mid 80s by your Saturday, actually turning to low 80s by your Sunday. A little cooler by your Monday, and by your Tuesday, keeping temperatures in the upper 70s, flirting with the 80s. As we take you to the coast, you'll see temperatures looking pretty good there as well. But remember, we are expecting maybe a bit of fog in the morning, plenty of sunshine by the afternoon, low clouds by Saturday, and low clouds and sunshine in the afternoon continuing. That pattern continuing through your Sunday and the first part of next week. Rick and Sharon, back to you. And temperatures warm for now, but cooling on the way. We'll have your forecast plus your forecast for the shuttle coming up. All right, we've got lots to talk about. We've got fall in the forecast. It's been really warm, and we are dealing with a bit of fog at the coast, which could present a problem in the morning hours because visibility is certainly a concern as Endeavor passes through tomorrow late morning. But we are expecting, well, the fog to go away. We're expecting it to mix out, and we should see some sunshine early on in the day. We're going to time that out for you coming up. We're taking you to the Santa Monica Pier. A few people out and about, and that's going to continue to be the case. It's a nice night out there. We're in the 60s. Temperatures in the 60s, 70s, even a few 80s. Wind speeds pretty calm right now as well. 74 in Downey, 83 in Palmdale, 69 in Malibu, PV at 71, and Laguna Beach at 74 degrees. High pressure is building into Southern California, and as a result, temperatures are above average and staying that way for now. There's a little bit of coastal eddy right now sitting offshore, so with that we could see a little bit of a cooler forecast at the coast and could see a little bit of that marine layer last through the morning hours. Low pressure is on the way, and with that we are expecting a warm up as we head toward, well, a cool down. We're expecting a warm up, and then we're expecting cool down as we head toward the weekend. So got to get through tomorrow. We're skipping ahead. So tomorrow again, warmer by Saturday, a little cooler by Sunday, even cooler. Earlier today, we made it to 89 in downtown. Average is 83. Record numbers 107 Didn't get anywhere too close to that. And over the next 24 hours, we're looking at 60s, 70s, and we're up to about 86 degrees in the afternoon hours under plenty of sunshine. Santa Monica 77, sunny by the afternoon, but we could start off a little foggy. Anaheim 93, Riverside 99, and Woodland Hills 101. So still looking at triple-digit heat into some of our inland spots. We're looking at very warm conditions. We're still looking at that bubble of warm air sitting overhead, and with that, we will see above average temperatures as we head into tomorrow, but there is low pressure on the way, and we could see a bit of a cool down as we head toward the weekend. Let's get a look at that weekend forecast, your 5-day forecast for the valleys in the Inland Empire, showing you triple digits tomorrow. Then by Saturday, a little cooler, just in time for fall, and more cooling by Sunday. A little cooler even as we head to your Monday, and by Tuesday, a few clouds in the forecast, temperatures a couple degrees warmer. As we get a look at your next 5-day forecast for the Basin and for Orange County, expecting temperatures in the 80s, turning to the low 80s, and eventually upper 70s by the time we head into next week. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
Won't be too hot, Evelyn.
Exactly. Well, Lena, it will be pretty warm, but in the morning hours, we're still going to be, well, starting to warm up a little bit. We're looking at a little bit of fog at the coast. That initially was not the plan, but an eddy entered the picture, and with that coastal eddy, we are seeing a little bit of fog and a cooler forecast at the coast. For those of you that are going to Malibu to watch the flyover or Venice Beach, the fog could be in the way, but it looks like it could clear out by the late morning, and that would be best case scenario. We're going to time it out for you on Futurecast momentarily. For now, we're showing you radar, and we're not seeing a whole lot of fog whatsoever out there. 60s, 70s, and 80s at the moment. 83 in Palmdale, 74 in Downey, 69 in PV Laguna Beach at 69 as well, and Riverside at 82 degrees. So high pressure is still holding strong, and as a result, temperatures will continue to stay above average, at least for tomorrow, but low pressure is on the way. And what does that mean for us? We're actually looking at a cooler forecast as we head toward your Saturday and as we head toward your Sunday. And Saturday, of course, being the first day of fall, so pretty appropriate that we are starting to cool down first day of the weekend. You'll see that right there, a little bit of a cool down in store. Earlier today, we did not cool down. We warmed up. We warmed up to 89 degrees in downtown just yesterday. We got up to 83 around average, so we were well above average today. Didn't get close to those record numbers, and we're not getting close over the next 24 hours, but we're keeping it warm, 60s, 70s, and by the afternoon, we are up to about 86 degrees. That's going to be for downtown. Santa Monica 77, Riverside flirting with the triple digits, and Woodland Hills looks like we're going to make it there at 101 degrees. Coming up in just a little bit, we're going to time out your forecast on Futurecast. Want to show you the cloud cover along the coast. If that's going to be an issue with Endeavor tomorrow, we'll have all the details coming up, so don't go away. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. Oh, yes, we sure are. We're expecting plenty of sunshine and a pretty warm forecast as we head into tomorrow. As we get a look from our Hollywood Hills camera, we're overlooking downtown, nice and clear out there, and we're still concerned about a little bit of fog that could work its way to the coast. But at this point, as we're running the forecast models, it does look to be pretty clear. So that's good news for Endeavor. As we get a look at radar right now, it is mostly clear out there, and hopefully it will stay that way. But there is a chance that we could see just a little bit of marine layer as that coastal eddy continues to present itself. You'll see 60s, 70s, and 80s out there right now. 82 in Riverside. Over to Palmdale, we're also at 82. Valencia 79. In Malibu, one spot for the flyover tomorrow, 67 degrees. 89 earlier today in downtown. Average is 83, so we were well above average. Didn't make it close to record numbers, and over the next 24 hours, still keeping it a little above average. 60s, 70s, and 80s with plenty of sunshine, so that's great news for tomorrow afternoon. Santa Monica 77, Palmdale 97, Woodland Hills 101, Riverside 99. And do want to point out, even the morning hours are looking clear, and that's what really counts for Endeavor tomorrow. Let's get a look at Futurecast right here by 7:45 in the morning. Doesn't look like we're going to see much fog at all. Again, there is an eddy sitting offshore, and it looks like maybe the fog could stay offshore for tomorrow morning. That would be best case scenario. 10:30 in the morning, maybe seeing a little bit of fog to our south, but other than that, keeping it mostly clear. By 3 in the afternoon, maybe a few patches of fog right there, but again, for the most part, we are calling it sunny and we're calling it warm by tomorrow afternoon. So let's get a look at your 5-day forecast. For the Basin in Orange County, 80s, mid-80s with a few clouds for the first day of fall on Saturday. Mostly sunny by Sunday, and Monday we're talking cooler temperatures, and by Tuesday we are flirting with 80 degrees. One more 5-day forecast for you this evening, and for the coast, upper 70s turning to mid-70s, eventually turning to the low 70s as we head toward your Sunday, Monday, and your Tuesday. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. And we're expecting temperatures to eventually start to cool down. We'll have your weekend forecast along with your forecast for Endeavor's flyover coming up.
Now she had
Right?
a happy
Yeah.
ending.
I know. That's a nice
That's
ending.
a very cool story.
It could have been a disaster.
It could have been
a
bad.
total disaster, but all turned out well.
I thought they were going to cancel the wedding, and I said, that's horrible. So at least it went on.
Right.
Yeah.
The show goes on.
Yeah, like tomorrow, there's
Yeah.
a big show coming.
A huge show
Yeah.
coming our way, so I feel a lot of pressure with the forecast. I
Right.
got to keep it nice and clear for everybody. I'm getting a little scared. There's an eddy sitting off the coast.
Oh, really?
So it could kick up a little bit of fog, but we're running all the models, and it's
Okay.
looking pretty clear. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. There is a chance some of that fog could creep in the early morning hours, but by the late morning, things look to be certainly clear. 70, 75 degrees, and that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. So as we take you outside, well, again, Long Beach, we're looking at clear conditions, pretty nice conditions out there. As we carry on through your forecast radar, showing you pretty clear conditions as well. So hoping things will continue to stay that way through tomorrow. Right now, temperatures in the 60s, 70s, a few 80s out there. 81 in Palmdale, Downey at 73, Valencia at 79, and Laguna Beach 70 degrees this evening. High pressure is building into Southern California, and as a result, we're going to continue to see above average temperatures at least through tomorrow, and then by your Saturday, which will technically be the first day of fall, low pressure is going to start to move in. It'll cool a little bit, but it will continue to cool as we move through the later part of the weekend into next week. Running you through Futurecast right here, you're going to see by 7:45 mostly clear conditions. By 10:30, still looking at mostly clear conditions, maybe a patch of fog over Orange County over the coastline. But again, we are looking at pretty much sunshine as we head into tomorrow. Great news for Endeavor's flyover. 5-day forecast really briefly. Valleys in the Inland Empire triple digits turning to 90s, turning to upper 80s by next week. Back to you. And we've got your forecast for the flyover coming up as well, so don't go away. And if we ever here at home, we are looking at clear conditions in the late morning and early afternoon hours, so that's great news. There's a chance we could see a little bit of morning fog. There's a coastal eddy sitting right off the coast, of course, and we are looking at that chance again in the morning hours, but the forecast model's really not showing much. Regardless, by the late morning, early afternoon, we are looking at a pretty clear forecast, so that's good news for Endeavor. As we get a look at radar right now, it is mostly clear out there. Temperatures right now in the 60s, 70s, a few 80s, 80 in Palmdale, 80 in Valencia, 71 in Downey, and as we head over to the coast, 67 in Malibu, 73 in PV, and over to Laguna Beach, we're currently in the 70s. Earlier today, we made it to 89 in downtown, averages 83, and record numbers 107. Didn't get anywhere too close to that. And by tomorrow, we're still going to be above average, 60s, 70s with plenty of sunshine by the afternoon as well, 86 degrees. 77 in Santa Monica, 97 in Palmdale, and Woodland Hills getting up to about 101 degrees. So we are hitting the triple digits as we head into tomorrow afternoon. As we get a look at Futurecast right here again, not showing much in the way of fog. The chance is out there. There is a possibility, but for the most part, forecast models are keeping things nice and clear with the exception of maybe a few patches around the 3 o'clock hour. Again, that coastal eddy is sitting offshore tonight, so we could see a little bit of that marine layer spin up, but for the most part, again, forecast models calling for pretty clear conditions. By 8:45 tomorrow night, nice and clear as well. Keeping things clear and warm tomorrow, but as we head into your Saturday, the first day of fall, things are going to start to cool down. By Sunday, mostly sunny, a little cooler by your Monday, and some clouds by your Tuesday. As we get a look at your next 5-day forecast for the coast, upper 70s, mid 70s, turning to low 70s by Sunday and Monday, a mix of clouds and sun. And for the first day of fall, we are shedding a couple of degrees, and yes, we are expecting plenty of sunshine by tomorrow afternoon at the coast, but maybe a bit of patchy fog in the morning, just maybe. And for the valleys in the Inland Empire, it's hot and sunny, triple digits tomorrow, expecting plenty of sun by Saturday, and cooling down and introducing a little bit of cloud cover into the mix by Sunday and early next week. Rick and Sharon, back to you.